Officially, good afternoon. Welcome. I'm Liz Bruner from Channel 5, and I'm so happy to once again be able to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for today's very, very special 14th Annual Boston Public Schools Valedictorian Luncheon. Let's hear it for our valedictorians. Hearty congratulations to all of you, and we'll be honoring you individually as we proceed with our program this afternoon. I'm delighted today to also be joined by Mayor Menino. He's, I believe, being interviewed in the lobby, so we'll wait for his arrival momentarily, but also, there he is, I didn't even see you come in. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for joining us once again. Also in this gorgeous room today, we have the Boston School Committee, our Superintendent Johnson, and all of our honoring the graduates of the class of 2012. We're going to begin our awards presentation in just a little bit, but I wanted to get you all seated. Please continue to enjoy your lunch, and I'll see you back in about another 20 minutes or so when we officially begin our program. So I encourage you to make sure you're back in your seats so we can start and get everybody recognized. Thanks so much. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, and I know some of you are still taking the last few morsels before you dig into that banana chocolate something or other. It's for dessert. But we are going to begin our program. I first want to thank our friends here at the Boston Harbor Hotel for hosting us once again. This is an extraordinary, beautiful room, and I mean, even though the sun's not out, what a gorgeous view we have today. Absolutely wonderful. Well, thank you, Boston Harbor Hotel. We really appreciate it. And I also invite you to take your program books home with you this afternoon when you leave, because I would really like you to take a look at all of the generous sponsors that we have who are supporting us today, and they're all listed in the program. So thank you for making it possible today that we can be here. We also want to extend a special thanks to our presenting sponsors of Reebok and Simmons College. I'm sure the students are going to agree that they did not achieve their success alone. All along the way, all of the valedictorians have been supported by so many people, and some of those wonderful supporting people are here today. First of all, thank you to the parents and the family members of our valedictorians. Let's give them a round of applause. And we're also joined today by many of the students' teachers and headmasters, and I would like to take just a moment to have all the teachers and headmasters stand right now so we can acknowledge all of you. Fantastic. Not many people know this, but prior to my television career, which goes on 20 plus years now, I was actually a high school teacher. So I have great affection and fondness and appreciation and high regard and respect for all of you and for all that you do, and especially here at the Boston Public Schools. One of the things that Superintendent Carol Johnson and I and Dr. Gruber and I were talking about is every year we're constantly amazed at the number of different nationalities that we have represented here today. I mean, it's like a United Nations. It really is extraordinary to think that all of you have come to this wonderful city of Boston. It is a melting pot, and how fantastic that you are getting a great education here and you're going on out into the world and making it a better place. So congratulations and thanks to all of you for that. Right now, it gives me great pleasure to bring to the podium a man who has made education certainly a top priority here in the city of Boston. Whoops. I think a little, there we go. I think we're okay. As I was saying, this is a man who, I don't have to tell you, is truly devoted to building better lives for the young people of our city. He's made it his mission, and he certainly is no stranger to this event, nor to any here in this community. So please give a warm welcome to our fantastic mayor, Mr. Tom Menino. This side. Sure.
I just want to make everybody ski it, that's all.
You're making your presence felt, right?
Thank you, Liz. Thank you once again for being with us. Thank you for the support you give the Valedictorians by the Boston Public Schools, and to all of you. This is a wonderful day in the neighborhoods, isn't it? We really show the best of what the Boston Public Schools is all about. The Valedictorians we have, the young woman who's the speaker, she says, Mayor, you know, the difference between the Boston Public Schools and other schools, we take in all kids. We don't discriminate. Those weren't my words. That young woman right there, who's going to be a valedictorian speaker, she said those to me. Also, we have a couple of elected officials here. I think Senator Sonia Chang Diaz is with us today. To my left. Councilor Gonsalvo's out there. Councilor Martina. Councilor Martina. Yeah, Representative Jeff Sanchez. Who? Oh, Charles Yancey. I'm sorry, Charles. Nobody told me. You know, I'm really delighted to be here this afternoon to honor the 34 valedictorians and their families to this very terrific event. This event always means that the school year is almost over. And let there be no doubt, the 2012 was another good year for the Boston Public Schools. The Boston Public Schools students, again, outperformed other big cities this year in the nation's report card. And for the first time, not only did we beat the other big cities, but we met the standards set by the nation's suburban districts. 5,000 more kids have art education this year than last year. 14,000 students in the last 3 years. We received a $4 million grant from the Wallace Foundation in February to expand this even further. The graduation rate reached an all-time high. We opened 2 in-district charter schools, the first ever, Boston Green Academy and the Upper Academy. We also transformed the Clapp Elementary into our first innovation school with longer school days, a longer school year, strong teachers, and high expectations. We have doubled the number of inclusive classrooms in Boston, and I create even more this fall. And our efforts to improve the quality of learning for our English language learners was validated. An independent report found that since the superintendent arrived, we have cut the number of ELL dropouts by more than half. I want to congratulate the person who has made all this progress. That's our Superintendent, Carol Johnson. Thank you, Carol. I often say the most people agree that education is the most important thing we do. But what's often overlooked is that education is also one of the most challenging things we do. No matter what challenges a child, no matter what inspires a child, we educate everyone. And I don't think everyone is doing it better than Dr. Johnson. We are so fortunate to have her in Boston. So thank you, Superintendent, for all your hard work. And I just want to tell you, if you want to get to the superintendent, bring a chocolate. She's a chocolate freak. So if the principal's here, you want some extra money in your budget, bring her some chocolates. Teachers, if you want some good transfers, bring her chocolates. Now, what do all of those facts have to do with today's all the facts I gave you, what do they do about the guest of honor? All of these accomplishments show the continued improvement in the Boston Public Schools, not just this year, but over the last several years. The whole system is stronger. Our turnaround and other efforts create more quality schools. There are more talented students in our classrooms. Given all this competition, the group of valedictorians is perhaps the most impressive yet. All of you sitting here today have proven yourselves very worthy of this honor. I'm sure there were nights when you didn't know how you were going to get all of your homework done, right? My little friend did, she's told me that. But you keep studying hard and keep earning excellent grades. I applaud your commitment. I'm proud to congratulate you on a job well done. You are not only intelligent, hardworking, but you're a very diverse group too. 15 of you were born outside the United States, in places like the Dominican Republic, Vietnam, Haiti, Morocco, Colombia, and Nigeria. Now you're heading to places like Syracuse, University of Mass, Northeastern, Harvard, Smith, and Boston University. I thought I saw BC there someplace also. Absolutely. Who said absolutely? Yeah. If you want to go to BC, this guy will get you all kinds in there. Take care of you. I'm happy to see many of you are attending colleges in Boston or nearby. I see also some of you are going to Rhode Island, New York, Ohio, and California. I think it's great too. It's important to see other parts of the country. But please, show everyone just how smart you are when you come back to Boston after you graduate from your college. A successful school year really is made up of more than good students. It takes involved parents, teachers, guidance counselors, headmasters, principals, and more. So I want to thank all of you for helping your child or student get here today. I'd like to thank the Boston School Committee for helping to make sure that every Boston Public School student receives the quality education that they deserve. Finally, I want to recognize our chief sponsors, Reebok and Simmons, for being the chief sponsor of this event today. And I just want to say to all of us, thank you for being here. There's one guy that's going to be his last graduation, and he's always been a scotch. Where's Mr. McAfee? Huh? Chuck McAfee is retiring in June, and he's one of the great people we had in the Boston Public. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We appreciate it. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the chair of the Boston School Committee, who man is deeply committed to the children of the city, and I have had the pleasure, I think, of sitting next to him the last couple of years at this luncheon. So please give a welcome to Reverend Dr. Gregory Groover.
Thank you, Liz. I think while the mayor was speaking, Councilor at Large Felix Arroyo came in, so we want to recognize you as well. On behalf of the Boston School Committee, it is my pleasure to be here as the school committee honors all of you, the valedictorians of the class of 2012. Boston Public Schools, the birthplace for public education in America. I want to quickly take the time to recognize my colleagues, my distinguished colleagues on the school committee. Our vice chair, Mr. Michael O'Neill. Someone who we affectionately and respectfully call the dean of the school committee. She has served on the school committee for 19 years. This is Alfreda Harris. Mary Tamer, our school committee member. Mary, you're here somewhere. Thank you, Mary. Our school committee member, John Barros. And our new school committee member, Meg Campbell. All of us, Mayor Menino, the school committee, Superintendent Carol Johnson, we're all very committed to raising the standard of excellence for students, all students in the Boston Public Schools. We want every student to have access to first-class education. And this is our job, this is our mission as the school committee and our superintendent. We lay out the plans, we set the expectations, and we provide the support for you, the students, to help you along. But then it's up to you to work hard to meet those expectations. And I think I speak for all of my colleagues here today when I say that each of you has surpassed by far those expectations. As this year's valedictorians, you are truly remarkable. And as the mayor said, and Liz, though you live in one city and you attend one school district, you come from all over the world. Many of you have overcome extraordinary obstacles beyond words and measurement just to get here today. But hear the good news. You are here. And we celebrate you today, and you deserve to be celebrated. And so we congratulate also the adults who have supported you along the way, your families, your teachers, your guidance counselors, your wonderful headmasters, and the many community and business partners. Each and every one of you is making Boston a stronger city by investing in the education of the 50,000 plus gems of our city. Thank you again, our sponsors, for today's event, and as Liz said, you will find a complete list of them in your program. Our corporate and our community partners also play an essential role in ensuring the success of all of our young people. Again, to our 38 valedictorians, we say congratulations. Enjoy the luncheon, enjoy today, enjoy your commencement and your summer, and enjoy your continual path to always achieving the highest level of excellence in college and even beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Gruber. Our next speaker is widely recognized. We've already heard from the mayor and also from Dr. Gruber that maybe one of the best superintendents in the country. Please welcome Superintendent Carol Johnston.
Good afternoon. It's so exciting to be here, and I want to start out by thanking Liz Bruner for always showing up here and helping us celebrate this wonderful day for all of our students, Reebok and Simmons College. Thank you so very much. The mayor already recognized our city councilors and Reverend Gruber, the school committee members. I do want to just take a moment and recognize Sam Tyler, who is from the Municipal Research Bureau, who often comes to a lot of our events and has really been a partner with us on many activities that we've been planning. Thank you. The mayor also recognized Mr. Chuck McAfee, who is retiring from Madison Park High School, having also worked at Edwards Middle School. I do want to acknowledge a couple of other headmasters who are leaving us to go on to new heights. Dr. Margaret Randy Bledsoe from Charlestown High School will become a superintendent in Vermont. Is she here today? Thank you so very much, Dr. And Carrie Torndorf, who is retiring from Snowden International. Thank you so very much. We have two high schools for the first time who will celebrate International Baccalaureate diplomas, graduating from our first two International Baccalaureate programs. Higal Landerstar and Alex Young. Higal is from the Snowden International and Alex from the Quincy, but these are our first IB graduates in the history of Boston Public Schools. So will you please join me in recognizing them? Very exciting. And also, you know, this is about, as the mayor mentioned and Reverend Gruber, making sure that we increase excellence throughout the school community. And for the first time tonight, Boston International will create its first National Honor Society. So congratulations to Boston International. A real statement about how we feel about students, no matter where they come from, where they start, they can achieve excellence. We are here today to honor the best and the brightest our city has to offer. That alone is special and significant, and you heard they're from countries all over the world: Albania and Dominican Republic, Haiti and Vietnam, Colombia, Nigeria, Morocco, Malaysia, from all over the world, and also from Boston and neighborhoods all over this city. And when I came in today, it was pretty exciting because some of the students I know, for example, Nicholas Cathcart is one of our shining stars on our debate team, one of the big champions, so I see him in debate. He's a robotics champion also, and he's been in Boston Public Schools from Winship to the Baldwin to the Edison, and now Brighton High School celebrates him, and he's going on to Brown University. So a student from day one here in Boston Public Schools. And then there's students like Chantelly Jones, who is headed to Boston College, but she started at the Hennigan and then went to the Timilty, and then went on to Health Careers Academy, and now she's headed to Boston College. So in addition to these fabulous stars that we have from all over the world, we have local kids who grew up right here in neighborhoods in Boston, who started out in Boston Public Schools, who went elementary to middle schools to high schools, and they've shown that hard work and effort, caring and competent teachers, great leadership can truly make a huge difference. So congratulations to all of you for outstanding work and outstanding leadership. I did forget one headmaster who's leaving, and that is from the English High School, Cedar Narcisse, who's taking a position with the Montgomery County Public Schools in Maryland. Dr. Narcisse is with you. Thank you. I would be remiss if I didn't just say a word about the leadership in the high school office. The academic superintendent for high schools, Dr. Linda Cabral, and her assistant Lihia Noriega and Catherine Shu, who heads up all of our college and career readiness. Will you three please stand so that I can acknowledge the leadership that you provide every single day to our students. Thank you. Each of you has chosen to lead, to participate in your own education, to work harder, work smarter, and to spend extra effort. And really the difference between you and millions of other kids in Boston Public Schools and around the world is your deep commitment to excellence every single day, every single time you've had the chance. And this community, Mayor Menino, all of our school committee members, our entire faculty, we couldn't be more proud of you. But we do know that where success occurs, no one ever walks alone. And to your families, to your friends, to your great teachers, to the people who stood beside you when you kind of wanted to give up, when it was so hard to stay up that one last hour and finish that project. We know that today you salute them as well. We're also very fortunate in Boston to have an absolutely fabulous set of higher ed partners. And so Northeastern University certainly has a lot of leadership over there because Bob Gittins used to be on the school committee and John Tobin used to be on the city council. So they kind of make Northeastern participate with the Boston Public Schools. So we're honored to have them here today and thank them so much for their continued leadership. We also have to salute all of the individuals here from Simmons College because they are real partners with us today. Simmons has a new dean in their arts and science area, Dean Renee White. We welcome you to Boston and to Boston Public Schools. And we thank President Drinan and all of those of the Simmons College. If you would please stand, because Simmons has really been a true partner with us, particularly with our Boston Teachers Union Pilot School, Simmons College. Thank you. We have tons of partners here, so I won't take time to acknowledge all of our higher ed institutions, but just know that Bunker Hill and Simmons and RCC and Boston College and Boston U and Harvard and UMass and Emmanuel are all here and present today, and we thank all of our higher ed partners. Thank you. Oh, Bentley College. So sorry. Did I miss any other colleges or universities here? Leslie College and Mass Bay. Framingham State. I just want you all to know you're inheriting absolutely fabulous students, and they will enrich in your campus lots more than any other students in the Commonwealth. You know, a lot of people think and say that urban public schools can't achieve excellence. But I think the students that we are honoring today are a true testament that regardless of a student's background or language or disability, regardless of where you start, when you arrived, it's really about whether we educate you well and give you opportunity, and whether you and your family work in partnership with us to make the difference. I know that I speak on behalf of all the headmasters and teachers in the city of Boston to say, we're extremely honored to work and serve with you, and we are so proud of your accomplishments and look forward to your name being in great leadership roles in the future. And just so you know, Mr. Mayor, when I talked to Nicholas Cathcart from Brighton High School today, who's going on to major in political science at Brown, he did indicate that he would be looking for a future job in politics. Congratulations.
Thank you, Carol. And now I think that the next person we're going to hear from is our student speaker today. She's the valedictorian of Boston International High School, and I think the mayor's new best friend. Please give a warm welcome to, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Cassira Cabrera. Is that correct, Cassira? Very well. Come on up, sweetie.
Good afternoon, Mayor Menino, Superintendent Johnson, counselors, headmasters, family, and my fellow valedictorians, and thank you for being here. It is an honor for me to be here today, speaking to a group of students who have achieved so much and have such bright futures. 3 years ago, I would never imagine being here to give a speech in English in front of all of you. On September 13 of 2009, I took my first plane ride ever. But I was not going on vacation to some exotic location. I was leaving the exotic location. I had a one-way ticket from the Dominican Republic to Boston, Massachusetts. I was leaving behind everything familiar, friends, teachers, family, and so much more. 2 weeks later, I was sitting behind a desk in Ms. F's 9th grade English class, which is my teacher over there, surrounded by students speaking many different languages, all of whom have the same look of terror in their faces. You see, Boston International High School is a special place. We are a school that was created for students who are brand new to the country. Our school has the mission to assist young immigrants in learning English while maintaining a regular high school curriculum. The school also helps students and their families to assimilate to the new culture. All the faces in Ms. F's 9th grade class that September of 2009 represented different countries, cultures, and languages. And they all had little to no English. Most of us knew how to say yes, no, please, and thank you. And a couple brave people knew how to ask to use the bathroom. Our faces showed terror because our teacher was speaking to us, but none of us could understand what she was saying or imagine the time that we ever would. The first book that Miss Eva assigned for me to read was called The Most Beautiful Place in the World by Anne Cameron. It had 4 word sentences and pictures, a baby book. In DR, I was 1 year away from graduating and was reading books like Julius Alvarez in The Time of Butterflies. I was frustrated by how far behind it seemed I had fallen. I felt like I was starting all over again, like I was learning how to walk after a bad accident. And sometimes I just wanted to give up. But I couldn't give up, because if I gave up now, my sacrifices would be in vain. So instead of losing myself in pity, I made a commitment with myself to work as hard as I possibly could. I was my own biggest obstacle, and I had to get out of my own way. So I stayed after school, I asked questions, and I spoke as much English as I could, and I took risks with the language. My teacher began to tease me about how many large words my essays will contain. And sometimes they even accused me of using Google Translation. Because sometimes these words will appear out of place. By April of the same academic year, I was reading Malcolm X's book, By Any Means Necessary. And a year later, the MCAS results came out, and I had earned an advanced score in both English and math. Seeing my progress in English, but also in all other subjects, made my hard work and dedication to seem worth it. And I was ready to take any other challenge that Boston International would throw at me. And Boston International does throw a lot at us. Miss Barnum is the fearless leader who believes that even though we're English language learners, it doesn't mean that we have to have a dumbed-down curriculum. In fact, this year, I was lucky enough to take both AP Spanish and honor English. 1 year ago, our school didn't even have honor classes, and next year there will be even more offered. The thing that makes Boston International unique is that we are a team, and we empower one another to be successful. I believe this spirit comes from a shared experience of survival. We were terrified, but we are now surviving and thriving. We couldn't have this done without the support of every teacher, every counselor, every support person, and every administrator in the school. They go above and beyond their responsibilities to make sure that we are happy, healthy, and learning. They believe that learning doesn't just happen in the classroom. For example, during my time at Boston International High School, I was encouraged to participate in programs, both inside and out of the school, that allowed me to explore areas of interest I didn't know I had. I've held a summer internship at Bank of America, where I hope to return to this summer. I was a member of a community service team that went to Washington, D.C. during our April vacation to work with Habitat for Humanity. I joined a contemporary dance group with Urbano and became involved in the church choir. At every event, I can look into the crowd and see at least one of my teachers cheering me on. I know that the lessons I learned and confidence I've gained at Boston International High School will follow me on my life journey. My next stop will be Regis College, where I will be studying medical sciences in order to prepare for medical school. I look back over the last 19 years, and I'm amazed at the mountains I had to climb in order to get to this great day. But the quote Malcolm X, There is nothing better than adversity. Every defeat, every heartbreak, every loss contains its own seed, its own lesson on how to improve your performance the next time. The challenges I have faced have shaped and will continue to shape the picture of my life. I know you all have faced a lot of obstacles along the way as well. But the moment we're living right now is the reward for the sacrifices we made along the way. Congratulations on your graduations, and let's show this world what we're made of. Thank you so much.
I think you just showed us what you're made of, my dear. Ooh, man. Inspiring and wise beyond her years. All right, now it's time for some fun stuff, too. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to be calling the students up in alphabetical order, and I encourage you to follow along in your program book. Hopefully we'll get it correctly. When I read your name, I invite you to please come forward so you can collect your gifts and have your picture taken with the mayor and superintendent and Reverend Groover. And you'll notice behind me, our great sponsors, Reebok, have put a backpack together for all of the students, and I'm sure you're going to appreciate it. It contains a leather portfolio. You can use it at college. There are gift cards to the Reebok store, so it's all good. And after your photo is taken, just go back to your table, but then at the end of the program, and this is a key point here, at the end of the program, all of the valedictorians need to come up here. Okay, we're going to take a group photo. I know we're going to try and do it outside, but just come forward and we'll march everybody out at the same time so we can have you all together in mass. You ready to get started? Yes, it's time to honor our lovely valedictorians of class of 2012. And I'm going to apologize right now in case I mess up anybody's name, okay? All right, let's begin with from another course to college, Jeannie Lanterman. Where are you, Jeannie? Come on up, dear. Jeannie was raised by her father. She's skilled in areas that are not typical for a young lady of her age. Listen to this. She can operate a crane, handles power tools. She's taking classes in mechanics and computer engineering, and she plans on attending, where else? Wentworth Institute of Technology. Our next student making their way forward from Boston Adult Technical Academy, Jefferson St. Cloud. Jefferson, there he is. Jefferson came to the United States from Haiti just 2 years ago. He loves reading, writing poetry, and he plans to have a career in law enforcement. He plans on attending Roxbury Community College. Congratulations, Jefferson. Next person to bring forward is from Boston Arts Academy, Zoe Ulrich. Where are you, Zoe? Zoe is an Arabic scholar, studied at Middleton Monterey Language Academy. She is also a teaching assistant at BAA and the Arabic Summer Academy, and she will be going to Sarah Lawrence College. Congratulations, Zoe. From Boston Community Leadership Academy, Diana Florenzio. Diana is also from the Dominican Republic. She loves to travel and enjoys working with younger children. And she is the first in her family to attend college, and she will be going to Holy Cross in the fall. Congratulations, Diana. From Boston Day and Evening Academy, Rochelle Holland. After attending several high schools, Rochelle found a home at BDEA. She earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average. She has her sights set on medical school. We have no doubt she's going to get there. Rochelle will attend Mass College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Congratulations, Rochelle. From Boston Green Academy, Danielle Felix. Danielle. Danielle also attended several high schools before settling in at Boston Green Academy. She's a member of the rowing and the softball teams. Strong young woman. She's going to attend Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Did I mention these kids are smart? From Boston International High School, we've already met her, but please give her another warm welcome, Kasaira Cabrera. Well, we already know she came to the U.S. from the Dominican just 3 years ago, but she loves to dance and perform community service, and she will be going to Regis College in the fall. And no doubt, who knows where else from there. All righty. Our next valedictorian is from Boston Latin Academy. Please welcome Ada Caselli. Ada is originally from Albania. She lived in Greece for 4 years before immigrating to Boston in 1999, and she too is the first person in her family to go to college, and she is going to Harvard University. From Boston Latin School, please welcome Anumita Das. Anumita has spent her entire educational career in the BPS. She previously attended the Farragut and the Edison. She has studied Indian dance for 12 years, and she is a prize declaimer at Boston Latin. Anumita will also be attending Harvard University, so please say hello to Ada. They were two of you can work together. And from Brighton High School, please give it up for Nicholas Cathcart. Nicholas is a member of the Brighton High robotics team and is a city champion with the Boston Debate League. He will be going to Brown University on a full academic scholarship, and he plans to attend law school with a focus on criminal law. Chantal Barbosa is our next person from the Jeremiah Burke High School. Come on up, Chantal. Chantal is the editor of her school newspaper, The Banner. She also serves as the Dorchester representative on the Mayor's Youth Council, so obviously the two of you know one another. She plans on attending UMass Amherst in the fall. Congratulations, Chantal. From Charlestown High School, our next valedictorian is Chu-Han Do. There she is. Chu-Han is originally from Vietnam. She loves math, and she plans to pursue a career as an engineer. And she, too, will be attending UMass Amherst in the fall. Congratulations, Chu-Han. And from Community Academy, please welcome Kayla Barrows Moody. Kayla loves working with young children and helping others. She lost her father to cancer soundly last year, and she now plans to go on to become a nurse. And she will start that project by going to Quincy College in the fall. Congratulations, Kayla. Also from Community Academy of Science and Health, please welcome Joanna Masilian. Come on up, Joanna. Originally from Haiti, Joanna arrived in the U.S. not knowing any English, and when many of her family and friends were affected by the Haitian earthquake, Joanna still maintained a 4.0 grade point average, and she will be going to Suffolk, majoring in biology. Congratulations, Joanna. All these young people, besides being valedictorians, are so interesting and accomplished. Please welcome from Dorchester Academy, Angela Trin. Where is Angela? Can we see? There she is. She's making her way. Angela's originally from Vietnam, and she is apparently a math whiz. In 2010, she won the American Math Contest and was a recipient of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award. And at Dorchester Academy, she's a member of the Engineering, Robotics, and Math Clubs. Whew, I'm exhausted just talking about it. She's going to attend Denison University in Ohio as a Posse Scholar. Congratulations, Angela. And from East Boston High School, please give it up for Nancy Figueroa. Nancy is a member of the East Boston High ROTC program. She holds the rank of Lieutenant Colonel. Should I be saluting? She was chosen from 4,000 applicants nationwide to receive the prestigious Legion of Valor Bronze Cross, which recognizes outstanding academic achievement and leadership, and she is going to Northeastern in the fall. Congratulations, Nancy. Our valedictorian from English High is Laura Ochoa. There she is. Laura arrived in the United States just 4 years ago from Colombia. She enrolled in the English High School, taking ESL classes before transitioning to honors and advanced placement classes. Why am I not surprised? The first person in her family to attend college, Laura will be going to Suffolk University. Congratulations, Laura Ochoa from English High. From Excel High School, we have two valedictorians. We're going to first welcome Tao Wen. Where is Tao? There she is. Tao immigrated to the United States from Vietnam less than 3 years ago. She quickly learned English and has excelled academically and socially. She is co-captain of her school's robotics team and is a member of the student government. Oh, thank you. Stay there. Very nice. It's a family affair. Tao will be attending Northeastern University. Congratulations. We did say it was a family affair. It takes a village, right? Our next valedictorian from Excel is Stephen Clifford. Where are you, Stephen? Stephen participated in the BPS Community Service Learning Project last summer in Peru. He has overcome many obstacles in his life, and he is a proud cancer survivor. He plans, yes, amen to that. He plans to pursue a career in pediatric oncology, and he plans to go to University of California at San Diego. Lucky dog, it's gorgeous there. Please welcome from Fenway High School, Samantha de los Santos. Samantha is an adventurous young woman, I'm told. She enjoys challenging herself. She participated in an Outward Bound program in North Carolina. She traveled to Ecuador on a humanitarian mission, and she will be going to Holy Cross. Samantha, congratulations. From Greater Eagleston Community High School, please give a warm welcome to Ross Ossiige. Wait a minute, I didn't say that correctly. Osimige, is that right? Close enough? I'll just call you Ross, how's that? Ross came to the United States from Nigeria 3 years ago. His interests include nursing and economics. He's not yet decided which college he's going to attend to, but he plans to pursue a career in accounting. Ross, congratulations. From the Edward M. Academy for Health Careers, Chantel Jones. Chantel recently completed an internship at the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, where she worked in their research laboratory. She is also a Mass General Hospital Bicentennial Scholar, and she's going to BC as a pre-med and business major. Holy cow. From Madison Park Technical Vocational High School, please welcome Bilinis Savallo. Bilinis has overcome many obstacles in her young life as well. She too will be the first person in her family to graduate from high school, let alone go to college. She will attend Northeastern University as a Torch Scholar. Bilinis, congratulations. Please give it up for Anthony Riopel. He is from McKinley Preparatory High School. Anthony. Anthony, I'm told, is a die-hard Celtics fan, buddy. You better step it up with that presents for them. He's met two of the players in person. Who'd you meet?
Rondo
Rhonda and KG, that's good, that's good. Wish him some good luck. He's a strong advocate for McKinley Prep and enjoys hosting tours of his school. He will attend Bunker Hill Community College in the fall. Congratulations, Anthony. From McKinley South End Academy, Cassandra Rivera de Jesus. Cassandra is another one of our inspiring young women who's really transformed herself as a student. She went from having poor attendance to becoming a standout student, and now valedictorian. She enters Bunker Hill Community College in the fall. She will become the first in her family also to attend college. How wonderful is that? Congratulations, Cassandra. From New Mission High School, Gina White. She's making her way from the right of the room here. Gina is an award-winning debater. She recently placed at the National Forensic Competition. She's also a 4-time softball all-star and the first person in her family to attend college. And she is going to the oh-so-proper Smith College. My grandmother went to Smith, I can say that. Alrighty, from the John D. O'Brien School of Mathematics and Science, please welcome Lynn Tron. When Lynn arrived in the United States in 2003, she spoke no English, and today she is the top student in one of Boston's prestigious exam schools. She's also mentors young children at the Boston Public Library, and she will be going to good old BU, Boston University, in the fall. From Josiah Quincy Upper School, Alex Yen. And when Alex is not busy hitting the books, I'm told he enjoys long-distance running. You look like a runner, Alex. He also goes hiking, and he's into animation. He is the first in his family to attend college, and he plans to go to Boston College this fall. Congratulations, Alex. Our next valedictorian is from the Muriel S. Snowden International School at Copley. Whew, say that fast. Hagal Landestroy. Hagal? Hagal is originally from the Dominican Republic. Not only is he the first person in his family to attend college, he received a full 4-year scholarship to Union College, also as a Posse Scholar. From Tech Boston Academy, please welcome Amin Al-Magni. Amin came to the country from Morocco at the age of 9. Again, not speaking any English, he was placed in the 7th grade, and since then he's not only mastered the English language, but all of his academic subjects as well. At just 16, he is the youngest valedictorian in the history of Tech Boston, and maybe the history of Boston Public Schools. He goes to Syracuse in the fall. Congratulations, Amin. From Urban Science Academy, we actually have 2 valedictorians today, starting with Yohani Medina Herrera. I hope I said that correctly. She wasn't able to come, but I'm just going to say anyway. At 9 years old, she immigrated from the Dominican. After failing the 4th grade twice because of language, she persevered. She became an academic standout. She's still deciding which college, but she too will be the first in her family, so congratulations to her. Thank you for representing her. Also from the same school, Urban Science Academy, please welcome Hung Nguyen. Originally from Vietnam, Hung lives with relatives in 2 states before settling in Boston at the age of 10. She enjoys playing the violin and the clarinet. She will attend Curry College, and she too, how many does this make? The first person in her family to attend college. How many times have I said that today? That's extraordinary. An impressive group of young people. And from West Roxbury Academy, we also have 2 valedictorians, starting with Francesca Gonzalez. Francesca? No, you're not Francesca. You're representing Francesca. Francesca came to us from the Dominican Republic, and she too is the first person in her family to graduate. She's going to Stonehill, so we congratulate her. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, also from West Roxbury Academy, please welcome Lena Yee. Lena is deeply committed to community service. She's performed service work from Maine to as far away as Ghana. She's also a talented photographer, and she volunteers with Artists for Humanity, and she will be attending Bridgewater State University. Congratulations, Lena. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, all of you valedictorians, all the valedictorians, please stand for one more proud round of applause and congratulations to the class of 2012. Bravo to all of you, and that really concludes our program. And with one exception, valedictorians, come forward. Thanks everybody, have a great year, and good luck to all of you. Be well.